Good afternoon. We are here at Firestone Community Learning Center with the annual middle school robotics competition. My name is Christopher Morris.
And I'm Jared Borodkin.
We are both alumni here, and we are here now to color commentate on this competition.
Yeah, so this competition, just some basic rules for you.
White ping pong balls trapped inside a robot are worth 1 point. Inside the first goal zone, they are worth 2 points. And in the third goal zone, they are worth 3 points.
And the orange ball is worth double, so that means 2 inside the robot, 4 in the first zone, and 6 in the second zone. So they're putting on this competition to help raise awareness for our program here and trying to get these middle schoolers involved with robotics at an early age so we can bring them into our program and teach them as much as we possibly can while they're here.
So over the past 5 years, we have had 7 teams appear at the World Championships. Started back in 2014 with 1 team. We had another team in 2016, and then we had 2 teams each during 2018, and then again 3 actually in 2019.
Yep, so and that World Championship is comprised of the best teams around the world. Obviously, we're competing against the best, and we do pretty well there. We've had some good runs there.
Back in 2016, they won the Community Award. This past year in 19, we had a team win the Design Award, which shows that they had one of the best engineering notebooks in the world out of the 6 divisions. So right now, we'll be back then in a minute with the match. We had a timeout called by Team 5, so now we are on to the match of Team 6, the red team, versus Team 10, the blue team. They're finishing up final preparations right now for the match to begin, getting all the wires sorted, and then we should be good to go.
We have 2 very different robot designs here. On the right, we have more of just like a normal car-looking one, and on the left, we have a Mantis kind of looking one.
Yeah. So what I'm looking at is the Mantis one is probably going to go for trying to trap all the ping pong balls, while the car-looking one is going to go and try and push them into the goals. It looks like it has a plow actually on the back made out of screws. So we will see how they each fare against each other.
Yeah, it sounds exactly what I would do with them.
Yep. And now the match has started. The blue robot is off and moving, already hitting a few ping pong balls, and they scored some for the red team right now. They got to be careful about that.
Red looks like they're stuck over there against the wall. The left side doesn't look like it's moving real well.
Yeah. Right now, though, they're winning, though, because the blue robot is keep pushing in the ping pong balls into the wrong goal. So, uh-oh. Sounds like there is a gear out on the red robot.
Yep, it looks like they're stuck over there. We'll see if they can get out of there eventually.
Yeah, blue robot's working on turning a little bit. If they can turn and pick up all those ping pong balls in a line, that's going to help them a lot right now. Yeah. Looks like that red one's stuck.
Oh.
The gear is slipping. I can see it from here.
Yeah.
15 seconds left, the ref just announced. And right now, with the blue robot not having any ping pong balls in there, the red robot will win.
Oh.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Oh, at the end of that match, you have red with a score of 2 and blue with a score of 0. They almost had it there at the end, but they backed off at the last second.
Yeah, it looks like the red team's going to be moving on to the next round.
Okay, so we will be back in a minute with the next match. Okay, now we are back with the match between Team 5, the red team, and Team 2, the blue team. As they're finishing up, setting up the blue robot right now, we decided we should talk a little bit about what the challenge actually is with these teams. So each team is given a common box of material. So each part you have is, you can see between all these teams, and they all use them very differently, and that's how it's been all throughout the years.
See, what I like about this red robot on the field right now is they actually use their rubber bands on the wheels. So they actually put their rubber bands around the one wheel on the left, not the one on the right, but they have the one on the left, which I think will give them a little bit more traction on the slippery cafeteria floor, and I think it'll actually help them move a lot more.
I can see that too, and then I like how everyone's using gearing this year instead of these sprockets that they have used in years past. The sprockets with the rubber bands has caused a lot of slippage, which causes things not to move. But as we just saw in the last match, if the gears aren't set up properly, they can slip, which is something I like about this blue robot that you will see on the field in a minute. they actually have the motors held down in place with the zip ties, and the gears going straight to the wheels from that. So we'll see how it all goes. They are finishing up the final preparations now.
And we're back with match number 2 between the red team, Team 5, and the blue team, Team 2. And it looks like the blue robot is just now getting put down on the field, ready to go.
Yep, we had to hold for a minute there because they had a brief motor problem, which is understandable at these things that happens from time to time. Eventually, the plan is to get some covers over the wires so they will actually stay in place a lot more, and we can go through a lot less of them.
Yeah, but right now we're going to have to do with what we have.
Yep. So right now we have 2 very similar robots here, just different ways of giving the drivetrain, and we'll see how they go.
2, 1, go.
And they are off.
And they're off.
There is one right now. It sounds like a gear is actually spinning and not having any connection to the wheel. And the other one that they just tested.
The other one's just not moving.
Yep. So we will see what happens on this one and see if either of them are able to move. Oh, uh-oh. There goes.
Lost the gear.
Yep, there goes the gear. You can hear that motor going. That robot's going nowhere quick. The other one's
all they need is one.
Yep, they need one. They need to not push it into the opposing goal. So we'll see what happens.
Slowly getting there.
Yep, they're getting it. They're getting it, and they got one. Now if they can just hold it right there, they will win this match. I heard the kids say that's moving on its own. So that is going to be very interesting to see what happens.
Well, I know they didn't program it to do that.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is the match now. The red team has won and will advance.
Team 5 will be moving on.
Yep, we will be back in a minute with the next match. And now we are back with the 12th team being on the Red Alliance and the 7th team being on the Blue Alliance.
They look to both have the same kind of design again. And I do like that the red robot has rubber bands on their wheels again here.
Yep, so we got that. And then also the red robot, we have the plow design that we've seen before. And the Blue Alliance has a similar plow design, but it goes up much more of the robot. So we'll see between the 2 of them which one works out a lot better. Yep. Red robot's deciding to start on the other side of the field, which may not be the worst idea, because during the match then if the blue one's up top, red one can go for the ping pong balls down below. And they also have that orange one, which has yet to be utilized.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get closer to that orange one, allowing them to get it a lot easier.
Yeah. So right now they're just making sure all their controls work with the controllers, and then we should be good to go. Now for controls on these things, it is just a direct drive connect to a controller. So it's you have forward, backwards, or stop. And you also have a button on there that you can push to reverse the motor if it is installed backwards, which has happened on time or two.
Well, the red team looks to be having problems. They picked their robot back up.
Yeah. Right now it might be something with the gearing. Can't really tell, but one of the gears looks like it's at a slight angle. Blue robot, it looks like they're trying to test their motors too, but they're not able to move right now. So they could be trying to go backwards when they don't have enough speed, or they could have a bad connection somewhere. Yeah. Wondering right now if we might see another timeout from the red team, because theirs is off and they're trying to get wires moved around. So, flying wheel right now from the blue team. So the blue robot obviously works. It's now, hopefully that wheel will stay on for the match. Blue just lost the rubber band on one of the wheels. So they're actually using a gear as a wheel, which is an interesting idea. Not sure how that would do on its own on the floor like this, but we will see.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like they're going to put that rubber band back on. And they are able to move, it looks like. It seems that their plow might be actually stuck on the other side of the goal. The red robot is off the field right now and having issues with the motors. They just lost the gear, so we will see what happens. Okay, now we are back with the match. So the red robot is on the field ready to go, blue robot is on the field ready to go, and the red robot has a different covering on their robot now.
Yeah, it seems to look like they're trying to make it look like a frog there.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, let's see if we can hop on to victory. Yep, blue robot's on the move.
Blue's on the move.
Blue just lost a wheel. So now the question is, will they be able to make it up to that ping pong ball there? Oh, red robot, it's either pulling up the frog covering or the robot is actually on its way to move. I cannot tell about anything right now with that covering, though. So while it looks good for design.
Blue's going the wrong way there.
Uh-oh. Yep. While the frog covering looks good for design, it's a matter of you cannot see what's going wrong with your robot during this time. Yep, blue robot going the wrong way. We might end up seeing our first sudden death match. Uh-oh. The red robot just lost a gear underneath the frog. You can see it sitting on the ground right there. So at this point, we will probably be going on to a sudden death round. The way that will work is the first point scored will be the winner.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we are on sudden death.
Okay. Yep, it will be sudden death, so what's going to happen then is they'll get a minute or two to make the fixes that they need to for their robot, and then they'll go right into it. So we'll be right back with the sudden death round. And now we are here with the sudden death round. The red robot is on the field, ready to go. Blue robot is on the field and just about set, and they will count it down.
Getting a timer out.
Yep, timer's out. We should be good to go. Blue robot final positioning. Now, one thing that is interesting to note that the blue robot actually took off the rubber bands that they had around their wheels, hoping that without the extra friction from the rubber bands, they might be able to get going. Now, everyone looks good to go. Refs look good to go, checking with the teams. And now the first robot to score a point will win. Blue robot lost the same wheel. Red robot is not doing anything just yet. So right now it's just a contest of who can ever move first. Uh-oh. Oh, red robot's
starting
moving.
to move.
Here we go. They got something. Now they stopped doing it though. Whatever they were just doing worked. Now he's just pushing button frantically. The blue robot is looking at the driver trying to see if they can figure out another button that might work. I cannot tell if the red robot is spinning a motor or not.
The red robot's moving a little more now.
Yeah. Yep, it's going. It's inching its way there. The issue with them, though, is they put their plow on the front of their robot this time, so they may end up actually pushing a ping pong ball in the wrong direction.
That's only if they have enough speed to hit it, though.
That is true. So we hear a motor spinning right now. Not sure if it's the blue or the red. So we will see what the refs decide on this one, but this is interesting. The blue robot right now is checking their wire connections and making sure they're not shorting out anywhere. Good call with these, with the exposed wires and the clips. The red robot is slowly making progress, but he is spamming every single button on the controller right now, and he just turned off his controller. Right now, it sounds like the refs might be calling it. We will wait a moment for a result.
So sudden death is now going to be going to rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, this will be interesting. Now is it best 2 out of 3 or is it the first one? It is best 2 out of 3.
And blue is moving on.
Blue Alliance advances, so we will be right back with the next match.
We're back, and we have Team 5 in the Red Alliance and Team 13 on the Blue Alliance about to play.
So we've seen Team 5 before in their first match, and now this is the first time we're seeing Team 13 with their triangle plow, it looks like, and 3 wheels, which is kind of an interesting design.
Yeah, definitely, I agree.
So the one issue I see with the blue robot, which is 13s, is they can't necessarily trap the ping pong balls. They actually have to push them into their goal, which if they're able to move is going to be fantastic. They just got to do it, and we haven't really seen that consistently yet.
And nobody's moving so far.
Yeah. The red robot's starting to move a little bit there. May have had some extra weight on it because the wire was not held up properly. But they're trying, and we might see movement. I see the motors trying to move. Blue robot right now, it does not seem anything's happening.
Red's moving. Slowly.
Uh-oh, they're getting it. They just got to be careful. Now, he pulled it. He pulled it with the wire backwards. Killed all their forward progress. And red has a ping pong
one.
ball. So right there, that would win them the match if blue is unable to move and do anything. So right now, it looks like we got 10 seconds left on the clock. And we will see what the refs say.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, the Red Alliance has won it, so Team 5 will be moving on to the semifinals.
There we go. Nice job. We will be back with the next match. Now we are back with Team 3 on the Red Alliance and Team 6 on the Blue Alliance. This is the first time we are seeing Team 3, and they have a very interesting design for today.
Yeah, I really like it. It's really wide, and they're able to, if they can get to the ping pong ball, hold a lot more than the other ones inside them.
All right,
Yep.
match starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, and they're off. Team 3 is on it right away. Blue team, is trying to move. So we'll see what happens. Red Robot is making its way to the line quicker than we have seen from anything out of today so far. It might be due to that lightweight design that they have.
Definitely.
Uh-oh, they're spinning a wheel right now on that tape. They don't have enough traction. There they go. And they got it.
They should stop moving right there.
They're just going to go for it right now because it doesn't look like the Blue Robot's going to be able to keep up with them. So right now, Blue Robot, you can see the wheel twitching on it right now. Looks like they may not have that solid of a connection on it as they thought they did. But right now, Red Robot needs to actually move forward a little bit because those ping pong balls may not count as scored right where they are.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There they go, and the Red Robot will advance. Oh, even after he's moving after time was called. So we'll be back again with the next match. We are back with the match between Team 11, the Red Alliance, and Team 1, the Blue Alliance.
Yeah, we haven't seen these two robots yet. They both look interesting in their own different ways.
Yeah, so the red one right there, it's nice design, nice gear ratio going to the wheels, but that blue one there, smaller wheels, and you have that other wheel out in the middle, and unsure of what that's going to do.
1, go.
So they
Let's
both
see if
are.
either of them can move.
Yep, they're both off. Red Robot is moving. It looks like it was going backwards for a second there. The Blue Robot right now is spinning its gears. You can see them. They are going to go nowhere fast. Could be due to having the tape holding down the motors instead of a zip tie or something else. Oh, Red Robot's off. Red Robot is off. They're slipping a little bit, and they are held up because he is not walking with the wire. That is a key right now. These robots are tethered, so any movement you make, you need to make sure that it has the cord to move forward with it. So
And it looks like they have 4 points inside them right now.
yep, right there. If they just sit there, they will win.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
See what happens.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is game right there. Red Alliance won with 4 points. So we will be back then in a minute with the next match. We are back now with the last match of the quarterfinals. We have Team 8 on the red side and Team 7 on the blue side. We have not seen either of them yet, so we will see how this all goes.
The red team looks to be moving already, not even before the match.
Yep, and I actually stand corrected. Team 7 actually made a change to their robot with their plow on the back. We have seen them before. After it was not working, they went back and made some adjustments, so hopefully it will work for this round. So right now, making sure everything moves. That red robot's moving along very freely right now. Blue robot had an issue with its wheel, so we'll get started in a quick second. Okay, waiting on the refs. Here we go.
All right, match starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
They're underway, and red is moving quick.
Yeah, red's moving quick there. Got to be careful about where they send those
They're
ping pong
pushing
balls.
the ping pong balls right into them.
They just scored a ping pong ball for the blue team. So if blue does not move right now and red does not get one, it's a win for the blue.
I think both of red's wheels are on one central axle, so they can't actually turn.
Oh, that seems to be a little bit of an issue now because they pushed the one that they were directly in line with, into the other robot. Uh-oh.
Looks like they're about to put another one into the blue zone, too.
They got to watch their cord now, though, because their cord's interfering with the blue robot. Oh, and he's pulling the cord back, thus pulling his robot back. Not sure if that's technically legal, but the refs seem to be allowing it.
15 seconds.
Looks like blue has 2 inside their robot right now.
I see 2 inside blue, and red had one and lost it again. Nope, they just got it back.
4, 3.
So right now it looks like blue will be advancing.
Official score. All right.
Yep, official
Blue's
score.
won.
Blue
will
won,
be-
2-1.
Blue will be moving on to the semifinals.
Yep, and we'll be right back with the first round of the semifinals. Here we are with the first round of the semifinals. We have Team 3 on the Red Alliance and Team 5 on the Blue Alliance.
Yeah, these both won their quarterfinals matches pretty easily, so we'll see who wins here.
Yep, so right now it's going to be a matter of 1 or 2 ping pong balls may not be enough, so you will need to see what you can do to get ping pong balls to your goal or to hold as much of them as you can. Excuse me.
Definitely.
So it looks like everyone is set to go. Refs are checking with the teams.
Starting 3, 2, 1, go.
And they are off. Red robot is starting to move again like it did last time. It's just slowly inching its way forward. Blue seems to be having some issues right now of making any movement. So we'll see what happens here. Red may not actually have enough of its tether right now because they are holding that thing very tight. So slowly inching its way forward like it did last time. If it can make it there, it will win, it seems, because blue is not able to move at this moment.
Blue is not moving. Oh, but they pushed one into the blue robot just sitting there.
Yep.
They need to have at least 2 in there.
Yep. At least 2, or at least that orange one right there. So right now they're still winning if that blue one does not move.
15 seconds.
So right now it looks like they're going to try and get some more, but they really don't need to. They can just sit there and win. Blue looks like they are giving up because they realize they cannot move right now.
2, 1.
And that is it. Red has just won and will advance to the finals.
Team 3 will be your #1 seed going into the finals.
Yep, we'll be right back with semifinal 2.
We're back with the semifinals match number 2 with the Team 7 in red and Team 11 in blue.
So right now, if you look at the front wheel on that red robot, the one they keep losing, they put duct tape on there to try and hold it on, so we'll see if it helps them for this match. And it appears to
Red's
be.
moving.
They're moving right now, right out of the gate. Blue robot's having a little bit of trouble right now. Uh-oh. Red just has to be careful not to hit those ping pong balls into the blue goal. There they go. Looks like they have one. And they got to be very careful of that next one there, because if that wheel hits it, it's into the other goal.
I think they're stopping right now because they know blue can't move.
Yep, so right now blue can't move. They got to do something now if they want to try and advance. So we'll see what happens. It looks like none of the controls are working. Not sure if it's wiring or gearing, because we've seen this one move before.
Yeah, he moved fast last time he was up.
Hopefully last time he was up, he didn't burn out a motor.
15 seconds. 10,
Okay, looks like that's going to be it. Looks like Red's going to win it with just one ping pong ball trapped.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is it. Team 7 has won. The Red Alliance will be moving on to finals.
Okay, we will be back in a minute with the final match. Okay, we are here with the final round. We have Team 7 on the Red Alliance and Team 3 on the Blue Alliance. Both these robots have moved very well today, so we will see how it goes now.
Starting 3, 2, 1, go.
They're underway and they're moving fast.
Yep, red robot's right out the bat doing what they just did to win a match. They're just going to go for that one ping pong ball and hold it there. Blue robot has always been a little bit slower off the start, but they've always gotten a little bit more ping pong balls than their competitor, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that left side doesn't look like it's moving for blue right now.
Well, as you
I
say it, it's always how it goes. Yep, right now red has one trapped underneath them. Ooh, they almost lost it there. They just lost it. Looks like they're going to try and get a better alignment to see if they can get more, because they see what blue is doing.
Blue's got a lot of points in their robot right now.
Yep, including that double point orange ball. But with them, though, if they move any further forward, I'm a little bit worried that they might lose some of those ping pong balls out of the back.
It looks like as sitting right now, they have 5 5 points in their robot, which is a high score for today.
And they're counting it down.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And there we go and have it. Team 3 is your champion for today. This has been very interesting. They have moved very consistently throughout the day. They have one of the lightest weight designs, and it seems they did not have any issues at all. So my name is Christopher Morris.
And I'm Jared.
And we will see you next time.
Second place in the tournament, which goes to team number 7. And then next we have first place in the tournament is team 3.
Good job, guys.
So the next 2 awards are second and first place for most innovative, which are designs that we and a couple other people thought were really innovative and had a really good design process to them. So second place for most innovative goes to team 12.
Okay, so first place for most innovative. It didn't depend on how well the robot worked, just depended on how they functioned, and it was definitely a really close call between everyone involved. And everyone put a lot of hard work into their design, so a round of applause for everyone here today. So first place goes to team 1 for their design.
Alright, so we'd all like to thank you guys for coming out today, and we had a lot of fun, and we hope you guys did too. If you guys are interested in learning more about robotics and how that can go in high school, feel free to ask. We're also, our engineering room is open, and you guys can go in and see it, ask us questions, and we'll be there to answer anything you guys have. But yeah, thank you.